Why, world of internet, if the Lakers beat the Suns today, I'm gonna be pissed. My name's Anthony Mitchell, and I'd like to welcome you to the bedroom. So as you can see, I've changed things up a bit again. Behind me you can actually see my setup, that's my computer. I thought I'd do a standing video because it just feels a bit better, feels a bit more free. The point, however, is welcome back. I've taken a short break over New Year's. It's been about a couple of weeks since I last posted a video. The reason for that is because I've just been low on time due to New Year's stuff. People have been away, so there hasn't been many people watching my videos, and I kind of wanted to wait for them to get back from their sort of trips. The bedroom is here for 2011. So let's start it off. Let's start off with a more negative story, and then we'll move into the positive. Cool? You know that awful movie with John Cusack in it, and it was about the end of the world? I can't remember what year it was about. But anyway, I'm pretty sure that shit's starting to happen. You're looking at all these natural disasters and stuff, and you've got to wonder if 2012 is real. But the one thing that's been happening recently, especially in New Zealand, is the death of animals all around the place. Snapper have washed up on the coast of New Zealand. There's been deaths in Brazil, America, all sorts of wildlife have been dying. And our scientists are putting it down to the drop in temperature in the water. You know, the whole global warming thing with ice caps that are melting? Well, they're saying that it's lowered the temperature of the water by about 4 degrees. They're saying that it's lowered the temperature of the water to the point where it's kind of like, you crazy, we ain't surviving in this. And they're all dying, and it's crazy. And there's birds, fish, all sorts have been dying. I was watching the news the other day, and they were doing most important stories of 2010. And the BP oil spill came up. And it's really weird, the fact that this is only 6 months old, and I've forgotten about it. You just sort of take things in, and then they fly out the door again. But the most important thing is this oil spill affecting our wildlife? Has it reached New Zealand and started killing snapper? I'm no wildlife expert, but oil plus animals, I don't think that goes down well. Now, a new story that's actually got me a bit excited about our government is the fact that after 26 years, Daryl Harris can no longer claim the sickness benefit. Daryl Harris is a gang leader. Now, I don't know what gang he works for, but the fact is that he's been claiming the sickness benefit for addiction to cannabis. He's been using the almost $30,000 that he's claimed. He's bought new tires for his car. He's fenced a swimming pool. This is just a case of crooks getting more money and exploiting our government. But finally, they cut him off. And this is sort of National's idea of taking a harder line on the employment benefit and making sure that people are actually looking for work before they're on the benefit. You can't be on the benefit while not looking for work. That's just freeloading. Don't get me wrong, the unemployment benefit, I think, is one of New Zealand's greatest achievements. Do you know why? Because there are people out there that are physically and looking for employment, but just can't find it because sometimes there just isn't work available. And I'm not going to sit there and say, look, go starve, I don't care, I've got a job. I pay tax so that I can help those less fortunate than myself. And when they find a job, they'll start paying tax and paying for the next person that can't find a job. But it's when people like this guy start exploiting it and taking taxpayers' money when they don't actually need it, that's when I get angry. I draw the line at people stealing money, basically. A lot of people are against the unemployment benefit, and I don't see why, because I guess as long as there are people out there that don't have employment, we as a country have the obligation to look after them. You don't just leave someone to starve and die just because they're falling on hard times. A funny story from the west coast of America, where we know all the pretty girls are from, Katy Perry, is the fact that online impersonations are now illegal. Now, the law states that you can't impersonate a person online if it's going to defraud them or slander them or cause any negative reaction. What's funny is, where do you draw the line between slandering someone and trying to make them seem like a bad person and parodying them? Because I've seen plenty of funny things on the internet that are about celebrities and whatnot that probably could be taken as slander, but it's just someone having a bit of fun. So my advice would be, don't live in California if you want to have a career as an impersonator. Move to somewhere better, like, say, New Zealand. Anyway, people, that will bring us to our spotlight for today. Now, the spotlight is going to a viral video, and I promised myself that I wouldn't do this because viral videos get enough attention, but the fact is, this video is so damn smooth that it just has to be on here.
Hey, I'm gonna make you work for your dollar. Say something with that great radio voice.
When you're listening to nothing but the best of oldies, you're listening to Magic 98.9. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you. And we'll be back with more right after these words.
What's great about that guy in that video is that he now works for the Cleveland Cavaliers, who are a basketball team. And I'm pretty sure he's working as an announcer for them now. And they've given him a house. From homeless to housed and employed. Man, that is what the internet is good for. Alright people, so this has been my standing show. Let me know what you think. If you want me to go back to the chair, I will. But I like the standing thing, and hopefully you will too. That's about it for today's show. My name's Anthony Mitchell. Remember to comment, rate, subscribe, and just so you don't get pregnant, wear protection.